When have you said, "That's not my name. My name's Miguel," but my 5th grade teacher refused to call me that. First day of class, she looked at me and said, "I'll call you Mike. Miguel is too hard to pronounce." She told the whole class it would be easier this way. I told her my name wasn't Mike, but she just waved me off like I was being difficult. For weeks, she'd call out Mike during attendance, and I'd stay silent. She'd mark me absent, even though I was sitting right there. Other kids started calling me Mike too, thinking it was funny. I felt like I was disappearing, piece by piece. During parent-teacher conferences, my dad showed up. He was a quiet man who rarely got angry, but when the teacher called me Mike in front of him, something changed in his eyes. The room went silent. "His name," my dad said slowly, "is Miguel, named after my father, who crossed oceans to give us a better life. If you can say Michael, Christopher, and Elizabeth, you can say Miguel." His voice never raised, but everyone could feel the power in his words. The teacher turned red and stuttered about making things easier for everyone. Dad cut her off and said, "Easier for who? Not for my son. Not for the boy who sits silently while you erase his identity every morning." The next day, she called me Miguel, perfectly pronounced, and every time she did, I'd smile at her, extra wide, just to remind her that respect goes both ways. That was the day I learned my quiet dad was actually a superhero in disguise, and that sometimes the strongest voice is the one that speaks up for others.